everybody, welcome back to Movies in the Mancave. Hope you had a great long holiday weekend. Got to see some family and eat some good food and all
stuff full of turkey.
Yeah, great stuff. So we're back from our holiday. We skipped a mini episode this weekend, but we're back with a movie review for you. Kind of a random Netflix movie review.
Yep.
Somewhat random-ish.
Kind of. Yeah. This week Cody and I checked out Take Me Home Tonight with Topher Grace, Anna Faris, some fat guy.
Dan Fogler.
You know him.
Close.
Anyway, Topher Grace, it takes place in the 80s. Topher Grace's character finds out that his high school crush is back in town for this party. It's kind of a little class reunion get-together thing, and he decides to try to impress her by being some big shot and whatnot, and kind of his last chance at getting the girl. So, and then chaos and cocaine.
It's, a very hangover-ish situation where it follows along one night string of events and how everything can go wrong so quickly type of deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come right in and say it was an entertaining movie. I would not classify it as great. It's not one that I will probably watch again, but it kept me going through the hour 30, hour 40, whatever it was. This is a suitable role for Topher Grace. I grew up watching him on That 70s Show, which was one of my favorite shows. Mm-hmm. And he's just got that, loser sarcastic humor. I don't know what you call it, but it fits him. So anything I've seen him in recently that's been more serious, specifically Predators, which I watched recently, the new Predators movie, I just don't like him at all. I don't care for him as a serious, being a tough guy, whatever.
Right.
Doesn't work. So this was nice to see Topher Grace playing in that role again. For whatever reason, apparently he can't do things that take place in present time. I guess.
70s,
that
80s.
70s show and an 80s movie.
Yeah.
He just works better in the past, I guess. It's something I kind of wish I would have seen when I was in high school and early college, because I could identify with him. The loser guy who wishes he had, gone out there and taken that chance or whatever, and it's just like lives with regret not having done anything in high school. So I think it would have been empowering to see that. I was a loser in high school. I know how he felt. I
was the fat guy in high school.
Yeah, and now we have this really super awesome show.
Yep.
Look how far we've come. We review movies.
Yay, internet.
So I think it would have been good to see when I was younger, but I was still able to relate a little bit. It just doesn't empower me to go do anything, I guess. I really liked his sidekick in this movie. I think it's Dan Fogler. He's the guy from Balls of Fury.
Oh, okay.
I think he's a really hilarious guy. This isn't my favorite role that he's been in, but he makes a good accompaniment. Anna Faris, I normally despise entirely.
Yeah.
In this movie, only despise her a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same in my review. Like, I normally want to just smack her. And she's just so annoying in all of her other movies, and this one she wasn't bad.
She ranked herself up to bearable in this movie.
Yeah.
It's the type of movie that's just frustrating, and it's probably because, at this point we've seen so many movies where there's a lie hanging over the whole plot, and it's just like, just come out and tell the truth, and you know that it's not going to happen until too late, and then it's going to ruin everything. So it's very formulaic in that manner, where I was just like, okay, hold on, let's just spit it out, and then maybe it would be totally different. Like, he actually tells the truth right away, but no. The lie keeps growing and growing, and they kind of
make you feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like kind of early on, and it's like, oh, finally. Then what's gonna be the plot twist now?
Happens that doesn't allow that to happen. Dimitri Martin has a cameo. One of my favorite stand-up comedians. I've not liked him as an actor in the past. In this, his role was fantastic. Yeah. He's only in for 2 minutes, but he is like joke after joke after joke. So that was spectacular. So he was well cast for that part. Why don't you go ahead and say what you think? I might come up with something later that I wanted to say.
I don't know, man. You pretty much nailed it. Like, it is like, the downside is that it's formulaic. Like, it's just kind of, okay, boy likes girl, boy lies to get girl, boy finally tells the truth, whatever. But for me, I guess I'm a big fan of the 80s movies, all that kind of stuff, 80s music, and that's for me, like, I want to go buy that soundtrack now. Because it was like, it kicks off with Video Killed the Radio Star. There's some Motley Crue in there. I mean, I know it's not about the movie, but the soundtrack is amazing. And yeah, Topher Grace, he can't get away from playing that awkward nerd boy, but he does it really well.
Well, he's tried to, and it hasn't worked.
Yeah.
It's what works for him.
And I saw that at the beginning in the credits, it says this was, like, written by Topher Grace.
Oh, okay.
It was, like, you know, story by Topher Grace and somebody else. The fat guy, whatever.
Dan Fogler,
Sure.
maybe.
I kind of mentioned it when we were watching it. It seems like they couldn't afford Jonah Hill. It seemed, you know, curly-haired, fat guy. Really
It already reminded me a lot of
Superbad.
Yeah. So I'm glad it wasn't that, because then it would have been
That's
even
true.
more of a Superbad. Just
kind of roaming party to party in awkward situations and stuff. For being a comedy, I would definitely say it's like a older teen comedy. There are scenes in there that
sure,
you know, would not be suitable for children.
it's all on the warning when it comes up. It's rated R.
Oh yeah.
Drug use and sexual content and
Lots
whatnot.
of drug use.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, that's the 80s, though. That's right.
That's true. That's true.
I was only like 5 when the 80s ended, and all I remember is the drug use.
The drug use. It was amazing. Yeah, I'll definitely watch the movie again, I think. You know, it was actually surprisingly laugh out loud funny at parts.
I did chuckle.
Yeah.
Especially that scene with the airbag. That one made me laugh.
Surprise airbags never get old.
Yeah,
Like,
that was particularly good, I thought.
I just really enjoyed it. I guess that's all I can really say. It was a good movie. It wasn't fantastic like you were saying, but good. So yeah, Take Me Home Tonight.
Which, that song is not in the movie.
It was not. It was in
at
the
all.
preview.
It was in the preview, and it's an awesome song, and I kept waiting for it. And now that the song's not in there, I'm like, why is this titled this? This makes no sense in conjunction with the movie, Take Me Home Tonight. That has nothing to do with any of the plot. I didn't understand that.
It's probably at like the last song in the credits or something.
Yeah, I didn't stick around for that.
I don't know.
Disappointing.
Could have been called Video Killed the Radio Star.
It would have made just as much sense as Take Me Home Tonight. It does not relate to the plot at all.
No.
And Michael Ian Scott had a cameo, right? That's that guy's name,
Michael
right?
Ian Black.
Michael Ian Black is what Cody meant to say.
Yes.
Had a cameo.
He was a creeper.
He was, but he wore a bow tie, which was hilarious.
And it was just weird because he's normally like kind of dry, you know, like super dry humor and stuff. And this one he's kind of quirky and creepy and weird, and it was a good role for him. I liked it.
Quite a few cameos.
Yes.
Okay.
That's that.
That is Take Me Home Tonight. So, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
good stuff.
All right, let's move on. Last week, we left you with a movie quote, and Jared tells me we have a new contributor to the answer.
Right. Katie Larson Almond. And she guessed it and then liked our page on Facebook. That's how you got to do it. That's how you do it.
We like you. I hope you're watching this week.
So,
thank you.
It was kind of a softball, but hey.
It was a softball, but she got it. You know, maybe that's what we need to get new people involved. Just maybe toss out some of those light cookies from now on. Let's check it out.
Here's your other hand. Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. It was Thanksgiving. It's the Thanksgiving movie, if there ever was one. So I had to toss one in there from it.
Yeah.
John Candy and Steve Martin.
Classic.
You don't get much better. All right, we have a new quote for you this week.
Really?
And it is also somewhat of an easy one. Somewhat. So, let's get somebody else new out there, huh? Let's get more answers and more likes and more. The quote is, "Whoa, buddy, love the new outfit."
Whoa, buddy, love the new outfit.
Yeah. So, if you think you might know what movie that is from, or if you've just researched what movie that is from, you can answer where.
Well, since you're already on the internet, you might as well go to facebook.com/movies in the man cave. Click on like on the top. Or twitter.com/mancavemovies. Or the YouTube channel. Or Area Voices.
I just kind of zone out when you go through that.
I know.
I've heard it.
I kind of spaced it out too.
But you assume they're on the internet. They could be watching on like a bootleg DVD copy made in China. That stuff happens.
That could happen.
We're on the black market.
Cool.
All right. Let's move to movies coming out this week. Kind of. Sort of.
Okay.
Not really around here.
Nothing.
There's a lot of things that are not going to be widely released, and I don't particularly care about anyway.
Nope.
So I would tell you to go see what's already in the theaters, but that's Twilight.
Happy Feet 2.
And Happy Feet 2. And we've already seen each of those like 6 times.
Yeah.
So.
What?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah. So, rough week for that. Put up some Christmas lights or something instead.
Yeah.
Spend time with your family.
Yeah,
or,
come on. It's the holiday season.
Girlfriend or wife, spouse, husband, something. I don't know. Enjoy company.
Do it. Not,
Yeah. Or play PlayStation. I'll do that.
Yes.
All right. So, I guess that's it for this week. We'll catch you later this week with a mini episode. And I guess we'll bid you adieu. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you... Is it Eddie Money?
Yeah.
Eddie Money?
Mm-hmm.
I like Eddie Money.
Yeah. Plus, it's an awesome name.
Should have been in the movie.